Okay, once more, I want to thank Mr. Fallon for the introduction, and I want to thank my panel for assisting with this exercise. It's going to be quite interesting to understand what I'm going to talk about. I have a 3-point explanation of what a non-immigrant is, which means I'm going to, first of all, define that status. Who is a non-immigrant? And after that, I'm going to go into all the categories of non-immigrants. And under these categories, you got different visas that we come in as non-immigrants under. And I'm going to elucidate the really important ones, like the D visas, the F visas. There are a whole bunch. But I'm going to stick on the ones that I think really affect our community. Then I'll after that go into what I call the takeaway. At the end of all this, when you come in as a non-immigrant, you intend to return. But guess what? Once you get here, that belief works into the system. You get educated, you get acquaintances, you have family, you have friends. Do you still want to go back? Are you now a non-immigrant? Do you want to maintain that status? So the person that will come after me, Kevin, is going to take discussion from where I'm going to start. So I'm talking about those people that come in here wanting to go back. Those are the people that define as the non-immigrants. So in the United States, we have two kinds of people. With nationals, which means you're either born here or you're naturalized here. And you have the other people, who are the non-citizens. And under this category, we have immigrants, the non-immigrants, and the immigrants. So who is the non-immigrant? The non-immigrant is that person that left his country, he maintained a residence, a foreign residence, and he intended to come here and go back to his country. So that's why most of the times, when you try to adjust, they tell you that intent that you came with, you actually told America I was coming to go back. And that's most times the issue that we have when we have the non-immigrant status. So with that in mind, I'm going to go into different categories of non-immigrants. The first one is the treaties, and treaties for traders and investors. This is a rarely used category, in the sense that you're coming for a specific treaty, either as a trader or investor. But that treaty should be announced in the United States, which means you come under that one and it has 2-year extension. After 2 years, you have to go back, and you can come in as many times as you want, so long as that treaty exists. But that one, I'm not going to flesh on that because it's not something I think belongs to our community. The second and most important one is the H visas, which are called temporary visas. And they have different subcategories under the temporary visas, which one, the H-1B visa actually is for theoretical and practical application of a body of highly specialized knowledge, which means you have to have at least a bachelor's degree. They're asking for somebody with a different knowledge that American society would appreciate either in the sciences, in math, and it's something that they cannot find within their community. So they can allow you to come into America based on that H-1B visa. It also has its conditions. It still says it's temporal. There's an intent to return. It still says you have to maintain a foreign residence. There's an intent to return. So it's a non-immigrant visa. The second part of it is that you can stay for up to 6 years. After 6 years, you have to go back. If you want to extend it, you have to do other things in the immigration office to say, okay, some people go to Mexico and come back, whatever. But you know how that works about student visa. The second part I'm going to look at is the athletes. This is what they call the pro athlete. It's kind of complicated. I don't want to go into that because most of us don't have them fall under that category. It's for highly skilled, maybe basketball players, soccer players. There's a story of a guy that used to make belts. People have special skills from Mexico. He could make a belt buckle better than anyone in the world. So he came from Mexico and they gave him a visa under his own visa. Which means you have a person in Cameroon that can do masks, the best he can do, and you think he can do them the best he can. It's a special skill set. You can get him an own visa under that category to come here. It's a special skill. He has to be known nationally and maybe internationally. It's a rare criteria for the company for the criteria. Okay, we have the H-2A. It's the agricultural and workers visa. This one is what they call you come in those who work in defense, as they call it, or you come in as an agricultural expert, and they come for you must maintain a foreign residence and you must apply for what's that word again? No, labor condition application. This is what I was forgetting. They call it LCA. You must file with the Department of Labor an LCA, labor condition application, and it must be approved by the Department of Labor. When that gets approved, then it means you can now come in as an agricultural worker. It allows you to be here for 3 years, and you can increase it. It comes in increments. You can increase it every other 3 years. And it's filed by your employer. think my focus will be on this one because I think it concerns most of us. All the other skills that we talked about as non-immigrants is not something I want you to worry about. Because Kevin, after I speak, is going to deal a lot about how people under these non-immigrant categories can move into an immigrant category. So that our focus is going to be on this one. Because once students they come here, you apply for a student visa. The school you have there are some certain conditions. Let me see. What they call the EBSVERA. After September 11 and in May 2002, the government passed a law. And students that come to America have to register with the government, Department of State. They have to supervise you to make sure you return. Because those students that came here and stayed for a certain period, they have the cost, whatever they cost. So students now have a different occupation status, unlike before, when you easily adjust. So that's something that my colleague, we're going to talk about when it comes to deportation front. So it's kind of tricky, but students should know that they've been observed. They are registered with the Department of State. Once you get that visa as a student, you come in here, your name is in the system. Then we have what they call vocational training. These are people that have different skills that are non-academic, which means you might come as a pastor, you might come as a preacher. We have priests that come in here for vocational training, they come and study, and they go back. They are still non-immigrants. They come here intending to return. So my goal here, what I'm trying to talk about the non-immigrant is that there is a status, it's a two-pronged status. You come here with an intent to return, you maintain foreign residence. So what does that tell you? It means to come over, to stay. So I told them initially you're coming to stay. Okay, the next category of visa is the J visa. This also is a very important category. It's almost as important as the student visas. Because we have medical doctors, we have friends that are medical doctors, that are experts in science, that come here under this J visa. You must have a special skill. The level of knowledge should be so high that the American government says they want you to come here. And it covers, it's broader than the student visas, the F1 visa. Because it covers students and workers. And under the J visa, it says a recognized international agency must have accepted to sponsor you. So you have to have a sponsor to have the J visa. So you have to go through the process of an application. The U.S. Department of State body or international body must sponsor you and must also fund your project in America. And there's also a measure, they call it the major hitch, about they call it the brain drain clause, which means you cannot stay here, like you cannot extend your stay past a certain period. The law actually says, you must stay for at least 2 years. After every 2 years, you must go back to your country of origin before you come back. Which means after every 2 years, you cannot just extend without returning. If you have a J visa and you do not return, you cannot stay more than that. Which means you cannot even adjust. Because you have to first fix that hole, that clamp. If you have a J visa, they're telling you, because of the brain drain clause, they don't want your country to lose whatever they're calling it a trade. To lose the best of their intellectuals, you have to go back and renew another one and then come back. So it's a very catchy clause, but I think it helps most foreigners. And also this clause is good because it allows you to work. It allows your spouse, if they come under you at the jail, to also work. So I mean, it's kind of a better clause for most people. The tourist visa. Well, I know I came under a tourist visa. That's why we can keep that. But now I've adjusted. What does that tell you? This is one of the broadest clauses. You come out as a tourist, you come to visit family. It covers most people that are not African. It's the easiest to adjust under. As far as I know, I think my colleague there is going to explain the details of what it entails to adjust for the tourist visa. You either come for pleasure, you come to visit family, and the primary purpose of the B visa is that when you enter, it's for 1 year or maximum 6 months. Standard. But most times within that period, you want to make sure you're talking to an attorney or somebody that understands what it means to adjust. But once you go out of that status, it's most likely very difficult to adjust out of it because it was temporary visa for 6 months to a year. And I'm going to talk about the fiancé and the fiancé visa, the last part of the fiancé visas. And I'll be honest with you about this concept. I spoke to Kevin this morning about it. It's one of the most I'll call it tricky. But when I talk about fiancé, I talk about wife. And Kevin was like, no, there's a distinction. Fiancé is that person that you intend to get married to, and you, within 2 years of that intent as a citizen, you actually act on that intent by applying. And you have 90 days after that person comes here to actually marry that person on file. So after 90 days, that person can be deported. So the K visa is very tricky. It's tricky to me too. So if you're bringing a fiancé, you have to remember that within 90 days, that person has to adjust. After the 90 days, that person is deported. It's not like a US citizen filing for a wife or next relative or stuff like that. So if you're doing a K visa, talk to an attorney and make sure you're going to follow the exact provision, what you need prior to filing and what you need to do after you file. Okay, that leads me to my conclusion, which is going to be, I've got a takeaway from this, and my takeaway is this. If you come here, you come to go back. That's the truth. But once you get here, what happens? You make friends, you join your traditional group, you play soccer, you hang out, you fall in love with the place. You really want to go back? You think about job options back home. You really want to go back? So that question happens to most of the people that come here. That's why immigration is a big issue. But guess what? Let us believe. If you know that the law is still on your side, what do you need to do? You have to make sure that you have the dual intent. Of course, I came here to be temporary, but during that period, I developed another intent. Maybe adjust to be a legal permanent resident. And if you can legally prove those two, you have a chance to adjust. So adjusting means you have to actually accept that you came here with an intent to return, and during that period of time, you also develop the interest to stay. It's a two-pronged test. It's not difficult, but it's a legal test. The lawyers can help you prepare the right documents, prove both. But on your own, it was burden. Actually meet the legal challenges involved actually saying, I came here to return, but now I want to stay. You see how confusing that sounds? But legally, so with that, I'm going to leave you with that takeaway. And remember, immigration is not as difficult as it sounds, because each person has a unique story. Don't make your story another person's story. Make your story your story. Your facts belong to you. Whatever status you have is your status. You can work on that specific status you have. Don't listen to nobody about that status. Somebody will tell you, I came here as this, I got this. That's not your story. Your story belongs to you. It's unique to you. Your facts are your facts, and only you can make them work. Thank you.